All right, Coach, historic day, get 2 wins. Of course, highlighted by Kate's first no-hitter in her career, the 25th in the program's history. Just let's start with that. That's obviously the big story there. What do you see from her?
Yeah, just controlling the game, controlling the tempo of the game, and letting her pitches really work and move. It's an art, and she's doing a great job of perfecting it.
What did it mean? She talked about how she did it for you in a lot of ways, and it got a little teary-eyed about, you've always believed in her and things like that. Just talk about that relationship you two have developed.
Yeah. She's got some of the best stuff of, most pitchers that have pitched here in her day. And so I think, being able to pitch with such great pitchers alongside some really standout pitchers in her time here, and she's just paid her dues, and she keeps adding to who she is and what she is in the circle. And that means a lot. But again, she's out there doing it. So it's been fun to work with her and just see it all pay off.
Both of your pitchers went the full 7 today. Just how big was it for you to see that out of them?
Yeah, it's huge. I think we've had quite a few people that are, have thrown some complete games, and so it's exciting to see that. And I hope they keep competing against each other and pushing each other to be in that position to be able to go as long as they can.
Samantha Ray makes the great catch to save the no-hitter, as
Yes.
it turns out, in that 5th inning at second base. Then you play her at center field. Just talk about her value from that versatility standpoint that she gives you.
Yeah, Ray, she gives 100 and plus some percent on every play, and so she's a defensive. She masters defense in so many ways, and can be such a threat offensively as well. But she's fun to watch, and she is all in to get that out for her pitcher.
How do you prepare these pitchers for these types of high pressure situations, like Caitlin Felton, getting the no-hitter?
Yeah. I think it's just in our everyday, right? It's how we train, it's how we push each other. Our bullpens are very competitive. Like, we'll have individual bullpens, but then we'll also do group bullpens where they're competing against each other. And so I think that's really, we make them as tough as we can so that the game is really, you just get the ball and go.
Cece got the offense going there in that second game with the home run to start the game, and of course got jumped on him early. What are you liking from Cece there in the leadoff spot?
I think she's seen a lot of pitches, which is nice, and just getting her up more is nice as well. So I think that she has that presence at the plate that can really get it going for us. Like you said, it's always nice to start off 1-0 with the leadoff, so that's nice. But then the other thing I would say is just having the pitchers show all their pitches, so then we can figure out what pitch we want to eliminate, so that we can get to the next pitcher.
How would you say the team changed today as opposed to before Clearwater? Like, what did you guys learn in Clearwater that you see that you saw them apply here?
I thought we played looser, but I still think we have a ways to go on that. I did see us own our presence again in the box. I think we looked a little young in Clearwater because we would get there. We would get that opportunity to be like, okay, we're one swing away. And then we would kind of take ourselves out of it. And so I still think we can continue to be better on those things. But again, good problems to have if we're in those positions rather than having to figure out how to create those positions. And so that's basically the message that I kind of relayed to them is we got to really take advantage of these opportunities because we don't want to be in a situation where, those opportunities are no longer there. So we got to make sure that we take advantage of them when they're there for us.
Obviously, Hillary back, and the alum was throughout the first pitch, and I talked to her in between games, got emotional talking about you when you called her, I guess, to say, hey, do you want to come back and play here? Just talk about that development there. I know Stephanie Best introduced you to her years ago, but just having going against an alum, but coming back, and like I said, she was very appreciative of you inviting her.
Yeah. I've gotten to know her over time, especially when we're out recruiting. But I think, who I really learned about her is from Shannon Sale. She got to coach Shannon at FIU for a couple of years, and she just has so much respect for Hillary. And so it was awesome to be able to have her come back. And, just like I said in the game, we have quite a few coaches or people that have played here that are still impacting the game in other programs and doing such a great job of it. And so it's fun to be able to have that tree growing, from UCF softball in our program, and we want to, congratulate them and recognize them as much as we can. Obviously, when we're on the field, we want to beat them, and then afterwards, like, it's UC family for a reason. So we're really excited to have her back. It's great to be able to watch her coach, and she's got her daughter here, and with her family. And so I think that that's awesome to be able to have that to come back to. And I think what's so cool is how excited her team was to see her throw the first pitch, give her flowers, and just hearing them be excited about her being back here is a lot of fun too.
So your Humphreys hit the home run. That's the second home run of the season for UCF. Is there any concern with the lack of home runs so far?
If we didn't have the doubles and triples that we have, I would say there could be some concern, but I think it's just a matter of, we've got new young people. We're also facing everyone's number one, and that's what people don't think about. These teams that are hitting a ton of home runs, they may not be facing everybody's number one. They're going to do that to us because we're a team that you can't take us lightly, and I think that it's always been that way. So I do think they will come, but I'm not as concerned as maybe people think, because we do have the power numbers. We're leading the conference in doubles, right? So I think that's gonna end up helping us out in the end, and our swing will continue to keep developing, and the ball will fly soon enough when it's supposed to.
You have Caitlin Felton's throwing the no-hitter. Is there any other player that really stood out to you today?
Yeah, so you've got Felton, you've got Izzy. Izzy does such a good job at the plate for us, especially, putting the first runs across here and there. She's done it quite a bit. Ray defensively. And then I really have to say Aubrey Evans. I mean, she made some spectacular plays today. And so I think that, she keeps doing her thing and being consistent, but I love that, again, maybe it's not a no-hitter type of recognition, but she's just going to be there every day grinding it out. And that discipline and that consistency is so important.
Oh, good.
You added Ohio State onto the schedule after you ended up tying with them in Clearwater. Just how did that end up coming around, and how big is it for you guys to kind of get one more shot at them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're a great program, and they needed to pick up some games, and so Coach called me, and I think it's just great for us to get that type of team here at UCF, at the Plex, in our tournament. But I mean, it's also, like you said, we get another go, and I think we both want it as teams, right? We both want to be able to have that opportunity, because we don't often get to finish a game in a tie, and so and no one likes to. It's not something we want to. So I think both teams are really excited about it.
All right, awesome. Well, congrats, Coach.
Thank you.